everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and it is the start of August, and we in this household and many households across YouTube world, we are going to start the Every Bit Counts challenge that Jessica from Three Rivers Homestead hosts every year. She encourages everyone to do what they can during harvesting time, during garden time, and any way you can to prepare something, maybe every day, put something away, whether it's going to be freezing it, canning it, dehydrating it, freeze dryer if you have one of those, hanging herbs to dry, whatever you can to preserve food or dishes or meals or whatever for later on during other months when, everything garden season and flower season and stuff like that has settled down. So she does this every year. She's been doing it for a few years, and I've done it for, I think this is my third year now. I love it. I love the challenge. It gets me going. It gets me motivated. And don't think if you don't have a garden, like you can't do it, because you can. So my way is different than most. I don't have a garden. I do have like some container gardening going on with peppers and onions, or not peppers, peppers and tomatoes, and some cucumbers. But that's about it. So a lot of my stuff I get from Flashfood. If you don't know what that is, I have a lot of videos on it. It's like a way, it's an app, a way to get some clearance food. You have to buy it through the app. It's at select stores. It's thriving across the United States, but it's not in every state. It's like the outside, more on the East Coast and the edges of the United States. So anyway, so I buy, or anywhere you can buy clearance foods, or farmers markets. I mean, whatever, preserve it. Even if it's not a clearance, it's from a farmer or a friend or a relative. A lot of times I do get friends that give me some of their produce from their gardens and stuff, and I use that, and I'm going to can it, or I'm going to do something with it and preserve it. So that's how I do it. The challenge is to try to do something little every day, so it's not so overwhelming and you don't take a whole Saturday or a Sunday to can and preserve, and now you don't get any time with your family and and stuff like that. So it's just give yourself grace a little bit each day, see what you can come up with. It's fun, and it's, I don't know, it just inspires you. So you can also go back. There'll be a hashtag left down below. You can click on that and you'll see everyone that's participating in it, and there's a lot. And whether it's just something small, like I said, just putting herbs away or something like that, you know what I mean? So anyway, so whatever it is, I encourage you to do it if you can. If you can't do it every day, well, that's fine. And you know what? I don't think I'll be doing it every day. I still think I will probably be doing it maybe 3 times a week. If I get some extras in, then fine. But I don't have a huge garden. So I don't know if I can do something really every day, but we'll see. If I get creative and I come up with some things, even if it's making freezer meals and stuff with some of the, whatever you have, you're putting it away, right? I mean, you're putting it away for a rainy day or for the winter months and stuff like that. So I do have a Flashfood quickie order that I got. It's just a small one. So it was like a whole bunch of corn, ears of corn, and then a box that had a whole bunch of onions in it. Well, probably 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 onions in it. And then 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, maybe 12 russet potatoes. And it had some little tiny potatoes, but I left those at the campground. So I think instead, normally I kind of keep the potatoes around and keep them in the dark area, and and use them up as we go, and sometimes I don't always get to them. So this time I'm going to try something different. I know this long intro. I am going to freeze them. I'm going to peel them, blanch them, because you can't just freeze a potato the way it is, because it'll be nasty when it's done. So, and then I'm going to, I think, slice them. I don't know if I'm going to do them all. I might leave 1 or 2 out for dinner or something like that. But I'm going to slice them up so I got them ready if I wanted to do them for scalloped potatoes for a special occasion or for holidays or something like that. So I'm going to slice them up, and then I'm going to freeze them and put them in a freezer bag and have those put in the freezer for another day, for another meal, whenever I want to do them. So I'm excited about this. I've never done this before. We don't eat a lot of potatoes. We normally eat low carb, but but I will. I'm not gonna let them go to waste. I knew they were in the box or in the bag when I bought it, so I knew I had some in there. I didn't know I had this many, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do something with them. So I am going to peel them, slice them, blanch them, freeze them. So that is my thing I'm gonna do today for day 1 of Every Bit Counts Challenge. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna sit back and watch, get some inspiration, get the gears going? You know what I mean? Do what you can. Who knows, right? Okay, let's do this. Cheers. Okay, so I'm gonna peel them all. That's all I'm gonna do. You don't need to watch me do all that, but they don't have to be perfect. Peel them all off, and then I think I'm gonna use my food processor to slice them up. So I think that's the best bet. I haven't made homemade scalloped potatoes in probably 10 years. Well, you know, I don't know. I can't even remember. I don't know. I know the last time I probably really made them, I made a big batch for my mother-in-law because she was very, very sick. But that was one of her, little do we know now, you know, one of her last things that she wanted was scalloped potatoes. And she wanted me to make them for her. So I did. And I made them in small batches so she could have them and stuff. And it was a great honor because, potatoes almost pulled off. Because that meant a lot to me that I could do that for her. And I don't know if I've made them since then. And I don't, to be honest with you, I don't know how long ago that was. But I know if this works out well, which I think it should, I might just use these for Easter or maybe Thanksgiving. I mean, obviously Thanksgiving's coming up sooner than Easter, right? Don't want to take off a nail, even though they're short now. But anyway, yeah, so I might use them at Thanksgiving. I don't know. So, I'm not a huge fan of peeling potatoes. Probably why I usually, if I buy a potato or potatoes to do anything, I use the little red new potatoes because then you don't have to peel them, right? But these were in the container. We're not going to waste them. We're going to use them. And they do make the best, like scallop or au gratin potatoes, whichever one you want. So, that's what we're doing. They're slippery little suckers, all I can tell you that. Slippery. I couldn't imagine doing this every day. You know how people do this like in restaurants and stuff? Could not. But I do have, it's pretty much a brand new peeler. So it's nice and sharp. Although I have peels everywhere. Alright, let me finish these up. I'm trying to decide if I want to keep a couple around just to do as a side, as a special side or something this week in my dinners. So remember, so this whole challenge really is, let's talk about it a little bit more. And I will leave Jessica's channel down below, and obviously the hashtag for the Every Bit Counts Challenge. Yes. I always want to say a little bit, but it's Every Bit Counts Challenge. Is to just, because we're all busy, right? We're all busy with different things. Doesn't matter if you're a mom, not a mom. The kids are out of the house, they're in the house, you're single, it doesn't matter. You're busy still. So this is where you can say, hey, I'm going to spend, I have maybe 15 minutes that I can do something preservation-wise. Even, like I said, even if it's making like a freezer meal or extra breakfast and putting it in the freezer or something like that, it's a challenge. It challenges you to stock up your freezer or not even freezer, stock up your home so you have extra stuff to eat during the winter. So, and like I said again, even if you don't grow your own food, that's fine. Get it from the farm markets and stuff like that. That's what they're there for. That's what they're working hard for you. So get out there and support them. Support your local farmers and get some goods from them. And store some stuff away for your family, for you. Oh, goodness gracious. It's not that bad. So I wanted to get an earlier start tonight on doing this. Or doing something. I didn't quite know. I have like several things that I wrote down that I want to do for this challenge. And then you know how it is. Sometimes you just get overwhelmed and you don't know which one you're going to pick and which one you're going to do first and all that. And so that was me. And then I got home from work and had to do some other work at home. Like, if you don't know, my husband and I own our own businesses and we do a lot on eBay, stuff like that. So I had to print some tags and stuff like that. And so that took away from when I got home. And then I'm like, shoot, I never put dinner in the crock pot at lunchtime when I come home. So I put it on high, got dinner in the crock pot. I thought, okay, I'm going to figure out something. I'm going to do something tonight. It's kind of a little nasty there. I just don't know what project yet. So I chose the potatoes because if I can, it's a little later at night. I mean, it's 8:30 right now. So I thought this way I can just blanch these real quick, put them in the ice bath, and get them in their freezer bags. Vacuum seal them in. I don't want to put too much in my freezer. I am trying to clear out my freezer a little bit. I was doing really good, and then I got some really good deals on clearance meat, and then it all went downhill. But we have fair meat coming here in probably about 3-4 weeks from where I work, and I need freezer space. So I need to work on using stuff in my freezer, using what I have. And I'm also doing that challenge myself. My own challenge to myself is for the next 30 days, use things out of my freezer, use things off my pantry shelves that I've canned and stuff so I can make room for new stuff. Don't go out, don't buy anything extra unless it's absolutely necessary for a recipe, you know what I mean, or do a different recipe. So that's my challenge to myself. So that's a different challenge. It's not really a hashtag or anything like that. It's just on my own channel. So if you subscribe, you will be seeing a lot of what's for dinners of me using stuff that I already have. I've canned already, or I've frozen already, freezer meats, freezer dishes, canned soups, different stuff like that for meals, and using them up, and different ways to get dinner on the table and not go to the grocery store if I can help it. So if that's something you're interested in, please like, subscribe. It'll notify you every time I put up new videos. So, well, it's supposed to. So that'll be going along. So I got kind of 2 challenges going on at the same time. But I'm okay with that because I can do it. I just, like I said, I'm not sure I'll be doing something every day for the Every Bit Counts challenge, but it'll be at least twice a week. I've been trying to do a schedule of my videos 3 times a week. Now I'm going to say this, it'll probably screw up, but I was trying to do Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I'm just trying to figure out the time. Best times for people to watch. But, so I've been trying to keep on the schedule. I think I've been doing pretty good. Sometimes during the summer, you know, I get a little lazy. Not lazy, but you know, you're just gonna spend time with your family, right? They're more important than YouTube, so. Oh my goodness. Get the bad spots out. Oh my God, we're almost done. This is the last one. Ah! Get out there. Okay. All right, I think we're good. Now we are going to slice them and get them in some hot water. Okay, change plans. I am gonna do shredded potatoes, only because I thought about it, I'm like, oh, it'd be really good to make like hash browns. Sorry, that light is so bright. To make hash browns. And so I thought I'll just have the shredded potatoes. Plus, we do the party potatoes, and a lot of times we use shredded. So why not, right? Why not already have fresh grown potatoes in here for that instead of going to the grocery store and buying the frozen, right? It's going to be the same. So I'm going to shred them. I put the shredder tool on my KitchenAid, and that's what we're going to do. Guys, we are full, and I still have a few to do, but look how full that is. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so we're going to get those in a boiling water here, and then I'll finish the rest. Okay, you guys, so I have pretty much in boiling water, getting to boiling water here. Now, with hash browns, this is like a 2-minute process, right? You're just really heating them through. And then you're going to put them in a ice bath water, which I got to get that ready. Otherwise, they're going to become mush. So, just trying to get them in here. Oops. Don't mind me. Making a mess. Ow. Okay. I think I'll just do about a half a batch there, and then I'll do another half batch because I got like probably 2 more potatoes to shred. So I'm gonna get this going probably about a minute, no more than 2 minutes. And then I have this strainer. I'm gonna pull them out. I don't know if I'm gonna use it like this or if I'm gonna do the strainer. I gotta get the ice bath going, so let me get that ready. All right, so I have a bath water here. I mean, it was literally, they just got to be heated all the way through. So that's what we're doing. I don't know, we're learning together here. We'll see. I'm sure someone's going to tell me something different. That's fine. Just trying to cool them down. So I got water in a bowl. You need to get down. I don't want you jumping anywhere. Okay. Still got more, but I'm just going to put these on this towel that's right next to us here. We got to get the water out of them. But in the meantime, I'm going to add more. Just get the main part out, and then I'll just pour the water in. Just strain it. Okay. I want some cold water on them also, because the water's probably getting a little warmer now that we don't have ice. Ice is melted. I'm trying to shock them. Stop cooking. Yeah, they're cooling down. Oops. Okay. All right. Let's get these up here. A few fell on the floor. Biscuits is right there to help. Okay, so really, just draining my sink right now. Oh my God. Biscuits. I gotta show you this, you guys. It is so stinking cute. Look at him. He's got a potato on him. Because it fell on the floor. You're so cute, baby. Okay, we're on the second batch. And I'm just continuing to do the same process. And I'm putting it out on the towel so it can dry a little bit. And then it should be nice and cool. We'll squeeze some more water out of it. And then we're going to get it bagged up. Easy as that. Okay, so now they've been sitting. They are definitely cooled. I'm just going to put another towel. These are clean towels. Over it to get more of the moisture out. I already did the pile that's over there, if you can see it. I'm pretty excited about this. Don't worry, it doesn't stick to your towel. Just getting the moisture out. But look. Beautiful, right? Okay. So, we'll move it around a little bit and get a little bit more moisture out. Let's see, we're washing these towels when we're done. You could use a paper towel too, but I thought, geez, that'll soak it up so fast that go through a lot of paper towel. All right, so now it's pretty much cool enough. I'm gonna put it in, you could do it in little patties if you want to do the hash brown rounds and stuff. I think I'm gonna do, I might leave out a little bit tonight just for dinner. I do a couple of hash browns and maybe do a couple extra for breakfast in the morning. And the rest is just gonna go in just the way it is. Just like you buy the hash brown bag, you know, at the grocery store. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I got my bags out. I'm gonna put, you can use regular Ziploc freezer bags, do whatever you have. I have this machine that I can put them in. So I labeled 2 this size. I'm not going to add anything to them because then I can doctor them up any way I want to when I need to. Just want to get them in here. They are cooled off, obviously. They are slippery. I think that's a good amount for that bag. Trying to get as many potatoes as I can. Don't want to waste them. grab that as nasty towel. All right, let's move you down here. These seem drier. Well, maybe not. The other bag. Did a smaller one in case I just wanted something for a fun little breakfast on the weekends. Something like that, something different. Or wanted it for a casserole. Might do a couple of these. And like I said, I am going to leave a little bit out and just make maybe a couple of hash browns or something tonight. I might get one more this size. And then stuff the other ones. All right. This one I still have to write on, but that's okay. Sorry, the ice maker is right behind you. That's what you're hearing. So, I'm trying to think of what I need for tonight. So probably 1, 2. I'll do that. I'll keep that out for tonight's dinner, because then if I make an extra one, my husband can have it for breakfast in the morning. So he'll probably be excited about that. So, my face is itchy. All right, so now we're gonna seal these up and we'll be done. Okay, so I'm just gonna get these in here. It's a little moist. Do you mind? Get back. What's going on, huh? What is this? Okay, it's just sealing it. Almost done. Do another one. Oops, a little water going on there. Need to clean that up. Okay, let me clean this up real quick. Okay, so it's done. We got them. We got 2 big bags and 2 little bags, and then I have enough to do a few hash browns for tonight's dinner or for breakfast in the morning. So, hopefully you enjoyed this video and hopefully it gave you some inspiration. And again, check out Jessica at 3 Rivers Homestead and the Every Bit Counts challenge and the hashtag down below. Just click on it. There's going to be tons of people inspiring you to preserve your food in whatever way you have an option for. Don't stress about it. There's all different ways to preserve food and things you probably don't even think of. And they're going to come up with ideas for you. So please give this a thumbs up, hit subscribe so you can see all the other ones during the month for preservation and all that. I think that's about it. I'm kind of tired. I'm going to go to bed now shortly after dinner. But anyway, cheers.